What is up, y'all? We are back, and it is December 30th. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve 2024, and wow, what a transformative year 2024 was for me. It's so funny because for the last 4 or 5 years, just going through this transition that I've been going through injuries, recovering, focusing on personal growth and development. Every year I was like, okay, when this thing is over with, the first year it was the knee surgery. Then it was the elbow and wrist. Then it was the shoulder. And I was like, all right, when I've recovered, when these things are done, that's when this is going to be the year that everything works out perfectly. And it's I'm realizing that year is not going to happen. That year is going to happen when you've developed to the point where the things that come against you, they don't enter past, your mind. You figure it out and then you go. You don't marry yourself to it. You don't identify with that thing. You just have learned and matured enough to navigate through life, no matter what it throws at you. So 2024 was awesome. I remember this time last year, I said to you guys, hey, I'm not doing any resolutions. I'm just going to double down on all of the things that have been working for me this last year. And that's what I did. And then in February, the end of February, is when I started dealing with that TSW, which is, incredible. It's, there's still, you can see a little bit, sometimes it flares up, but it's not even, God really restored me and carried me through that, which was a big milestone this year too. So February, I started dealing with that TSW, and for at least a few months, all my progress on everything else stopped because I was just trying to focus on getting better and overcoming this terrible situation that I was in. And then after about 2 months of going through it, I had a conversation with my wife, and then I sat in the garage and I had a conversation with the Lord, and I decided that in my mind, I was just going to push forward. I was going to start to live as if, okay, this is the way it is right now. I can't change that. I don't know when it will change for good. So I need to figure out some normalcy to my life the way that it is now. And that's when everything started to get better. When I let go of control, and the only thing that really kept me going through that was knowing that the Lord was with me, and that I'm going to learn something through this. The Lord doesn't always do things to us, but sometimes He allows them so that we can learn from them. And I had this. I was driving one day last year during the thick of it when I was so uncomfortable, just so sick from the TSW. And I remember saying to the Lord, Lord, why did you do this to me? And I just heard the Lord say to me, do this to you. I protected you. The reason you're going through this now is because I was protecting you from what would have happened if you would have kept going down the path you were with the topical steroids. So that was such an incredible leveling up going through that. And it wasn't even 6-7 months through it, I realized this is probably one of the best things that ever could have happened to me because of how much I mentally grew from it. So moving past that, we doubled down on our reading, been working through the Bible, been working through some different self-help books. I love those kind of books. Doubled down on our strength and conditioning. I feel the best that I've felt physically in, realistically, 10 years. In 10 years, I feel the best physically that I've ever felt. So we're continuing to double down on that, trying to eat healthy, consume enough protein, and working a lot on recovery. Invested in a PEMF mat. My wife just got me a cold plunge for Christmas, which is amazing, doing our red light therapy, and was able to start training martial arts again. My daughter's in jiu-jitsu, and we're practicing and rolling and grappling together, which has been amazing. I've been doing a lot of kickboxing in my garage again, which I haven't been able to do physically in the last 5 years. So just eternally grateful to the Lord for just restoring me back to a place where I can enjoy just a little bit of the things that make me who I am again. So that's what I'm going to do again this year. I'm not going to set any like specific goals. We have those goals for business, but in my personal life, my goal is just going to be to continue to stay consistent with the things that are yielding me the best results. So that's eating right, sleeping right, getting my exercise, getting my workouts in, spending the time with my daughters, doing these cold plunges at least 5-6 days a week. And see where that takes us for the next year. Because a lot of the times, it's like the analogy of going to the gym. You might go to the gym for a year and only see a little bit of change, but you go to the gym for 3 years consistently, and now that's a lot bigger of a change. So I'm super excited for that, and just knowing that every year I'm a little bit more equipped to deal with life is an awesome thing. Because if we're honest with each other, a lot of the times we don't handle situations the way that we wished we would have in the moment. We look back and we say, oh, these are the things I'll do differently. But I'm really getting to the point where I'm recognizing things in the moment and handling things in a way that's serving me better than it has in the past by reacting in different ways. So just excited for the new year, excited for what 2025 is going to bring. We've got a lot of exciting things on the books, including that February 7th event where I'm going to get on stage in front of hopefully 1,000 people and talk about my story about starting my business and where we're at today. So that's super exciting. And just continue raising my children and loving my wife and honoring God throughout it. Those are the things that have yielded me the best return. So I'm doubling down on all of that. And I challenge all of you to look back at the last year and what are the things that you did that gave you the best results, and just double down on those things. Make sure those are the things you're focusing on, and those are the things that you're consistent on in 2025. Like always, like this video so other people can find it. Leave me a comment of some of the things that you're going to do in 2025 that have given you good results in 2024. And hit me up if you guys want to come out to the February 7th event. The tickets are like $29. They're going up every week. So I'll put the link in the comments if you want to see more information about that. We have a landing page. Just check it out. Let me know what you think. And I'm coming to you guys with some OCD videos in 2025. We will, in the entire year of 2025, we will systematically go down and recreate the videos that I made in the very beginning that have helped people so much. So we'll recreate those videos and we'll do them again with the knowledge that we have now. So like always, give me a like, hit that subscribe button. Talk to y'all soon.